You guys saw the thumbnail, right? There's no middle class no more. So if you thinking there's middle class in 2025, mate, I feel sorry for you. Because this is what I want to say to a lot of, especially young men as well, and you know, guys in their late 30s. If you don't have more than 2 things going on in your life, bro, you are wasting time. I'm not gonna lie to you, you are wasting time. There's whether you are poor or you are rich. There's no middle class no more. Everything is crazy high. You know what I mean? Things are not how it used to be back in the day. So as a man, you need to be actually given at least 60 hours a week. If more, if you can. If I'm saying to you, because you got to look at it like this, yeah? We are not going to be this age for long, right? Most of you lot that's probably watching this, you're probably in your like late 20s, I'm assuming, right? You're not going to be in your late 20s for a long period of time, you know. You're going to get to your 30s, then you're going to get to your 40s. Then you got to ask yourself, what are you doing now that's going to make it way more easy for you when you turn to your 30s and even when you get closer to your 40s, right? You can't rely on one source of income, bro. Trust me. The reason why I say that is like, I went for a grocery shop the other day in M&S, right? Marks and Spencer's, right? And I got a few things, all right? So things like, I had one bag in it, so everything went in one bag, right? I noticed everything came up to like 100 and something, right? So I was like, rah, like, that's kind of expensive though. Like, I didn't really go ham on the shopping. Usually £100, I'll have like 3 bags. But I had like 1 bag. You know what I mean? The things that I got wasn't that much. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, rah, like, imagine I never had a lot of things going on in my life. Like, I never had like different things that I was, you know, putting my time in. You feel me? Like, this is only gonna get higher. I don't want to be 40 and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me not get that. That's too expensive. I like things, so I want to buy things because I like it, innit? I don't want to budget, right? And then I came into that realization. I was just like, bro, there's no more middle class no more. Whether you can afford it or you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying to you? So then I asked myself, I said, bro, like, so imagine someone that's just relying on one source of income, bro. Like, in the next 5 to 10 years, you're not going to be able to do that no more. You're going to have 2 jobs, 3 jobs, if even. Because to make ends meet, you need to do more than one stuff, right? And I've always seen this before. Like, thank God I've always been kind of more on the what's next. That's one of the reasons why I even started this channel. If I'm saying to you, I got a strong passion for creativity, you know what I mean, for content creating. I just got a mad passion for it. And I'm a type of person, I like to invest in myself, right? And when I'm investing in myself, I will go so ham. Like, I don't care what anyone say. I will work till I get tired, to the fact that I get sleepy, like. And I'm still working because I'm still thinking about, you know, what I'm going to do next, right? Because I enjoy that. But I had to create another business first to give me the time for me to do that, right? So I say that to you guys is like, are you putting in that work, bro? Like, are you putting in that shift? Or are you just focusing on one stream of income? Are you out here caring what people think? Because really and truly, you got to remember this, yeah? There's no middle class no more, bro. It's whether you're poor or you're rich. Whether you can afford it or you can't afford it. It's as simple as that. And as every year that goes by, things starts getting more expensive. And it is what it is. Like, that's why I told people that's under savings. I'm saving for a rainy day. The rainy day is actually now. The rainy day is now. So it's like, if your money's not making money for you, if you're not investing in stocks, if you're not into real estates, if you're starting a business, if you got a 9 to 5 and you're not using that money to, you know, invest in something that's going to be working for you while you're working your 9 to 5 or while you're sleeping, bro, I don't know what you're doing. Because when it gets to 2030, which ain't far away because we're in 2025, so 5 years from now, things are only going to get worse. It's not going to get better, and no one's going to come and save you. So you need to start figuring out how you're going to make another streams of income. And one big thing that I always live by, yeah, is the fear of looking stupid is holding you back. The fear of saying, no, I don't want to do it because people might think I'm doing, you know, you start worrying about what people are thinking. Bro, you can't afford it, bro. You literally can't afford to care about what people think about you right now in 2025. 2025 is crazy. I went, like I said, I went to the grocery store, right? I went to the supermarket. I'm seeing elderlies working in the supermarket. I'm seeing people that's like 60s, people that should be retired, going back to work. They're going back to work, bro. They should be retired. So clearly the pension's not enough. They're back to work. And that gave me, you know, realization that, yo, D, like, it's real out here. I've always been on to the next. Like, my mindset have always been on to the next. But seeing that made me say to myself that, nah, bro, I can never go out like that. I can never go out like that. That's what I'm saying to you, right? Are you putting in the hours that you're supposed to put in? Or are you just sitting down watching Love Island, scrolling on your phone, knowing that you can make crazy money on this phone, you know, on this iPhone or Android or whatever you got? Are you one of those people that's strolling through the phone, clicking, strolling, or are you using this to potentially make you some money and make you financially free? I want you guys to actually think about that. I want you guys to actually see your environment and notice that there's no middle class no more at all. You feel me? And it's a sad time that we're in, and it's a great time that we're in as well. There's so much opportunities out here, so much. So I want you lot to ask yourself, like, rah, are you really putting in the hours that you think that you are? Or are you just clocking in, clocking out, can't wait to go home to watch your favorite show? Because I'll be honest with you, right? As much as I like watching other people's content, right? I just don't have the time to sit down. It's not that I don't have the time, I can, but I just choose to do something else with my time. Because I know that this age that I'm at right now, it's not going to be for long. You know what I mean? There's going to be an age where I'm going to be like, you know, grateful that I've put in the work that I put in now. So I'm telling you guys right now, yeah, make sure you're putting in the hours. Trust me. Because if you're not, you are going to regret it in your future. You got to look after your future self. I always say that. Look after your future self. You feel me? Because it's getting dark, man. And winter's around the corner. So make sure you're making moves. Make sure you're putting in the hours. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, no one's going to save you. Make sure you subscribe as well. Peace.